Hello everyone, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And today we've got Battle Report 73.
073.
This is Game 2 from Memorial Day Mayhem.
Equitaine versus Ogre Cons.
This was a Game 2. We went into this tournament with my two big multi-wound guys and Ogres being mostly strength 4. The whole thought was try to get me on every other Ogre army.
Right.
Which is usually not something I want. But, I understood and it's whatever.
Well, if there's an army you should be able to fight, it's the Ogre army.
Right. But this was a team tournament, 4-player teams. My other teams, we had a Demon player, we had a Ogre player, and we had a Vampire player.
Vampire Covenant, yeah.
Vampire Covenant. So this was Game 2. Moving on. We did the pairings, and it worked out okay. I'm stuck. You can see me over there on the top, stuck against the Ogre Kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
So we're happy about that matchup.
Are they like different scenarios for different?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they did that with ATC.
Yeah, the scenarios rotate.
Oh, interesting.
Based on the match.
Okay.
Again, my army list, you can look at it if you'd like.
Didn't change it?
Pause. It does have the Scepter of Power in it this time. I did add that.
Oh, there you go. You still didn't use it, though.
I still didn't. I did not use it. I refused to use it. So I was playing the Ogre Cons. They had a Shaman as their general with the Scepter of Power, and he told me later after the tournament that he'd forgotten to use his the entire tournament as well.
Ah, there you go.
Hellfist, level 4.
Why not?
Level 4 spells on Thaumaturgy, Ring of Fire, and Iron Fist, of course.
Yep. He's got 2 fists.
Hellfist and Iron Fist.
How's he hold that scepter?
In his teeth.
Yeah.
In his teeth. Mammoth Hunter. Teeth. A Mammoth Hunter on a Tusker with the Bluffer's Helm, Dragonfire Gem, Hunting Spear, and a Great Weapon.
A hunting sphere would be much harder to use.
It would be, but if it hits him, it hurts.
Who's the general?
Top guy.
The shaman. Yeah.
Shaman is.
Wow.
Mammoth Hunters, I don't think they can be.
You're right. They're not a leader, I believe. Yeah.
4 units of 3 bruisers.
Mm-hmm.
6 tribesmen.
Yeah. 6 units of tribesmen.
That would be ugly.
4 units of 3 bruisers. Interesting. Okay.
4 units of 3 bruisers. You'll see this is kind of a common theme there.
Mm-hmm.
The bruisers are 165. 3 units of regular guys are 160.
Yeah, you get strength 6. So.
Yeah. So. And then you put the Iron Fist on the other guys, and they're way more expensive.
Yeah.
And these guys have another point of leadership. They're leadership 8.
Yeah. 6
tribesmen with full command and Iron Fist. 2 units of 2 Tusker Cav with Iron Fists. He likes 2s. 2 Thunder Cannons and 2 Rock Rocks.
That's an MSU list, so except for that 6 tribesmen.
You got to have a bunker somewhere.
You don't have to.
Maybe not, but anyway, my spells: Swarm of Insects, Savage Fury, Awaken the Beast, and Break the Spirit.
Okay. And
I brought models for the Totemic Summons.
There you go.
And I only rolled the Totemic Summon spell 1 time.
There you go. That's because you had models.
Because I brought models.
The last time when you didn't have models.
Every time when I don't bring models,
yeah.
I get the spell and get it off. Anyway, so there we have it. You can see I had double 5s, so I took 1 down to the Swarm of Insects. I like the Swarm of Insects a lot because it lets you
mess with war machines.
It lets you war machines, or I like firing at the Rock.
Yeah. A 6 is a 6.
Really irritates a guy if a little stupid 5 spell does a wound a strength 1 gets a wound through a rock.
Yeah.
Anyway, he had Thaumaturgy, and these were his spells: 1, 2, 3, 6.
Whatever those are.
Whatever those are. I was thought about doing that, going back later. So we managed to play on the Tomb King's board somehow.
Yes, fighting the desert.
Diagonal deployment. You can see, there we have it.
You're playing in an Ogre desert.
It's an Ogre desert.
Yeah.
So you can see down here on my bottom right is a hill. Off to my left is a woods with no trees. We played the rock in the middle as impassable and used the entire base
I walk through the desert, through a woods with no trees.
With no trees. Well, it's kind of appropriate.
Yeah.
Another woods up on the top, and that big ruins on the right.
Okay.
You can see also up there on the top is a hill. Back to his side, there's a wall over on the left, hill in the center,
That's the hill you just pointed at. Yeah.
forest on the right, and he's using these.
I think in the middle is that impassable. Impassable.
We did impassable full base,
Okay.
not just the rock.
Okay.
He's using these models on little cardboard things as his thunder cannons. He has an unpainted crocodile-ish thing for his rock,
Okay.
and another unpainted crocodile thing for his mammoth hunter.
Okay.
So,
Oh, those are the models from what you call it? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this one,
Yeah, the pirate ogres. Yeah.
correct. This one is. This army actually belongs to another player. I mean, you might remember these guys. He's used to use these as a unit of mercenaries.
Yeah.
Had these big, nice shields.
And he's got some kind of. What is the? Trying to look out the. What his ogres are riding?
Those are the big space wolf things.
Are they those?
Yes.
The snouts look short. They kind of look
Maybe
like
they're
them,
a little bit
but
bigger. I don't know. Maybe I've got a better picture later of them.
yeah.
So there you have it.
Oh no, they're really large models.
Yeah,
Just,
okay.
yeah.
And turn one. I took turn one. Move forward. But not, getting close, but not within range. This was a capture the flag scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You can see I've tagged his bruisers on the left, bruisers here, and bruisers here.
Okay.
He's tagged all but my largest unit, of course. I've got 3 units. I've got 4 scoring units. It's pretty much given that you're going to tag all but the largest one.
Yeah.
So we move it up a bit, fire a trebuchet, rolled a 4 to wound on the hit the mammoth hunter, rolled a 4 to wound, but he's got the bluffer's helm, re-rolled and got a 1. Got off break the spirit on this unit of Tuskers.
That head is from something else. He's changed the head.
What? The crocodile?
No. On the.
The ogre? Oh, the big dog things.
Yeah.
Could be.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're kind of a saber-toothed head.
Yeah, it's got like a cat-looking head.
Yeah.
Instead of the big wolf head. So, I'm just curious. It's just an interesting model. Yeah. Sorry.
The other trebuchet fired and put 2 wounds onto this unit. I was hoping to knock these down to 1, just because they're so much less effective.
Yeah.
And they're half the size.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Goes without saying. But anyway, so there you have it. And why didn't I? Because I went with the shots where I only needed 4s, or I would have doubled up on the guy on the top.
Oh, okay.
I went with the shots where I needed 4s.
And you rolled a 6 to hit.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Isn't that the way it really usually works?
It's the way it usually works.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's the center of his center coming. That's his center coming forward. He rolls and gets the comet down.
The number 6 spell.
What's that? The number 6 spell,
Yeah.
whatever that is. Wrath of Heavens or something.
Yeah.
His cannons shoot. Both his cannons fire at my unit. Each
Ouch.
one picks off 2.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
Moving on to turn 2. Checking my ranges. I think it was a 20 or something to this unit on the far left, but I didn't want to try that.
Mm-hmm.
I think a little too far out there on the top. So we just kind of backed off the center. What did we do? There's the center. Oh, we actually declared anyway on the unit of bruisers in the center.
Okay.
With the unit of...
And he ran away.
yes, he decided not to take it and he fled with the unit of aspirants.
Okay.
So they needed, that's what it was. They did need a 20 over there, so I decided to try it with a redirect, and I did not make it. And up here, it was a 19 into the Tuskers.
Oh, it doesn't look that far.
Yeah, it's a 19 into the Tuskers, but they have Break the Spirit on them, so I'm like, okay, I'll try it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And Break the Spirit's there, so that on my magic phase, did it come down? No, it has not come down yet. What am I taking pictures of?
I don't know.
Oh, and then the rest of the movement, I tried to put a little bit of distance between me and that comet.
Mm-hmm. Back off.
I am, and this is. I honestly think I lost the game here.
Mm.
I honestly think I should have ignored the comet. It's coming down at strength 5. I mean, I've got a 4-up save versus that 5-up ward, 4-up ward with the bigger, larger. At this point, the larger of the 2 units. I think I should have just done it and kept the pressure on him.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. I backed off, and I think this was a bad mistake.
Mm.
Off on the top right, you can see I've positioned my chaff so that if his hunter wants to charge, he has to hit him and
run off the table.
Either run off the table or hold where he is.
Right.
Correct. Just to keep him off the trebuchet for another round.
Right.
You can see that both knight units have failed their charges. Guy on the top are not in. The guys on the bottom. What did I do with this? Oh, swarm. I did get the swarm of insects off and put a wound on him.
On the rock.
On the rock. Mm-hmm. I hit this guy a second time with a trebuchet and rolled a 1 to wound.
Hate when that happens.
But it was okay because I hit him a third time with a trebuchet and rolled a 1 to wound.
Oh, man.
So I've rolled 4 times to wound this guy and rolled 3 1s.
Yeah.
He has no right to be on the board at this
point. At least you're hitting him.
But I'm hitting him, yes. Okay, thank you. It's a big comfort. Anyway, no. There we go. Comet comes down, and you can see it actually came down and fizzled. Mm. It came down as a pebble. And I think it was like a 3 or 4 inch radius.
Wow.
Which, even without that, I mean, if it would have hit both these 2 units, I still think I would have been better served to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of backing off, because now he's got plenty of maneuver and nothing to worry about. So the hunter on the top right does declare the charge into my chaff. His tuskers come into my my aspirants. And they make it, but he does take a wound.
Something seems to be missing.
He takes a wound, passes his leadership check, I think on his second roll, and makes it into my aspirants.
Second roll?
Yeah.
Why would he get that?
Because his BSB is nearby. Oh, right. It's on that piece of paper. You can see his bruisers on the left have rallied. Coming back. Of course, both these have made this charge.
Nice knowing you.
What are you talking about? And he's checking the distance between him. See what I'm going to need next turn. And this is after the combat. He's done nothing. Between my armor and wards, he didn't do anything to me. Mm-hmm. He drops actually, he hasn't done that yet. That's going to be the result. Anyway, drops another comet down here in the middle of the board. Again, another reason to have kept moving forward, because would have made him think about dropping those all over himself. So the Tuskers come in on the top. They do 3 wounds. I managed to get 1 through, 1 back on him, and we hold. Over on the right,
your yeoman seems to be crocodile food.
The yeoman have been eaten by a crocodile, and here he does nothing, and I do a wound. So a push. His charge is canceled by the wound. Mm-hmm. He turns this way, so I can, if the pegs charge him, I can only get 1 in. it was close to whether he could push me into his flank by doing this. Actually,
Right.
if he would have come forward,
Uh-huh.
he would have pushed me in his flank, and then I wouldn't even have been able to
Right.
consider it.
Hate that rule.
Anyway. So, that's what you have there. So, I charged the unit here on the big unit of knights, charged the bruisers. The bruisers fled, and I redirected into the side of the Tuskers. Now, I'm not worried about this at all. The guy with the dragon lance is there in the front and left corner. By himself, he should be able to go through what's left of these guys and turn and face this Rock. Now, the Rock worries me because, again, this is the unit with the dragon lance.
I'm sorry, you're... Oh, okay.
The Rock over here on the left.
No. I was... Then how far were you from the board edge if you were hoping to get off the table, if you were going to reform? Okay.
No, I've got to reform and face it and deal with it. It's got a wound on it. How bad could it be? The pegs charged into the
ogres that were on the flank.
Bruisers over on the left, and they fled. I redirected at this Rock. I needed a 20. I was in its flank. I didn't want to get to it, but I wanted to move in that direction
Sure.
rather than that one. So I took the redirect into there, and thank God I didn't make the 20. That could have been bad.
I haven't got a close view of these ogre riders, but they look like they got scale armor. So
they do.
They look pretty neat.
This was a guy named Owen Whalen did this army. Fantastic looking army. Used to win a ton of painting contests when he played. So here we are. We decided since the last comment wasn't that bad, we're going to huddle around this one. Just getting ready to head out this way to the hopefully deal with. If he comes in and hits me with this Rock, this is my killing blow, Lord, and the lance can come over and hopefully get revenge. Is what I was looking for there. Turn 3, we put Frenzy off on this unit, so it doesn't have to take a terror check.
Right.
That's what I was thinking there. I couldn't get the spell all the way over here where I really needed it. There you have that, where it came in. And, of course, the guy cleans up by himself at initiative 6. They didn't even get to attack and turns to face the Rock. I do have initiative 6. I'm pretty awesome. I have put the break the spirit on the Rock. So if he does want to come in at me, he's going to end up with 8 dangerous terrain checks. 4 for the open terrain and 4 for the woods. Because of the way that spell's written, you take dangerous terrain for each different type of terrain you pass through.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Over here, he's done 2 wounds to me.
And turn to face.
And turned to face again after this. And Big Buddy Rock came in to help him.
That's not good.
No, and it's even better. It's even better when you look at the overrun he's got.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Why it's not good.
But he did go ahead and come in here. And took 4. You can see he took 4 wounds from the dangerous terrain checks.
Okay, well, at least you got that.
So he's got 1 wound remaining as he makes it in. His impact hits go off and kill 4, and then the attacks from the unit put the final wound on him.
Okay, well, that's good at least.
So Rock's dead. The Ogres up on the top have rallied. And this hunter on the right has killed the trebuchet, turned back into face, and he's getting ready to move. Just making sure he stays out of arc of everything. Big bruiser unit coming up in the center of the board. And like we mentioned, he did crush them and overrun into the Peg Knights.
Yeah.
So we got to turn 4.
Can't see with all those casualties.
What's that?
Can't see the die with all those casualties.
I'm burying the turn die in the middle of the casualties. And there we have this. You can see his cannons have spread out a little bit. Stay out of my charge arc with the big unit I have remaining. Dragonlance guy has left his unit. What did he come out here for? How did that happen?
I guess you advanced over there.
We have charged. No, I'm trying to think of what I would have.
You were there.
Oh, I charged into the flank of these 3 ogres. Yes. Guy with the dragon lance charging the flank of the 3 ogres that were there. They used to be on the right hand side of that.
I see. And they ran
terrain, and they ran
through you and the difficult terrain.
Through the difficult terrain only. They were kind of right here.
Oh, okay.
I was still back here when I charged.
Okay. It's like, wow, that's some good rolling on his part.
And you can see he did take 4. It looks like he took 4 wounds going through it. And 9 rolls, 4 checks. That's pretty average. Unfortunately, that's left me stranded out here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you got there. So, scarification came off on her because I put break the spirit on the, I think it's break the spirit on the big crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
The crocodile hunter. So he's checking his ranges, fires, moving on to turn 5. And he's happy with where he is. He's just not fighting me, just keeping me baited, stuck in the center.
And engulfing you.
Engulfing me. I
bring his rock around.
He's bringing the rock back in the fight. You can see up on the top, I've just kind of shifted everything. I charged the...
So we're back to your turn. Okay, so his turn, he just positioned his army.
His turn, he's just positioning his army. Back up. There you go.
Yeah.
And actually, that's what happened. I charged to here, and this is after his move. He's moved this guy around behind me.
Okay.
It's my turn coming up. That's why he didn't charge me. I was like wondering about that. So, moving on to turn 5. This is where we started on turn 5.
Mm-hmm.
Why hasn't he fled? Why didn't we charge? I could have thought we charged up on the top. We charged the cannon.
Did you charge the unit?
The unit's still in place as well.
Yeah.
Maybe I charged the unit. Oh, because you can see his wizard has also left the...
yes. Okay.
Has left the unit and is out of arc of everything.
Okay.
Could have sworn I declared a charge on that cannon on the top. Did I just roll really bad and fail that?
But then you wouldn't be facing that way unless you... Doesn't look like you charged.
I must have failed to charge on the unit.
But then you wouldn't be facing over here then.
No, for the guys on the top. This unit up here.
Oh. Okay.
Tried to charge this unit, I believe.
I see.
And just flubbed it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't go after the cannon?
No, I'm just wondering why I didn't go after the cannon. That's what it was. Anyway. Later on his turn, his remaining Tusker Cav with 1 wound goes into my trebuchet.
Yeah, why not? Maybe get lucky.
And... Oof. All right. So what's happened?
So now
a lot has happened.
So now the cannon's charged you.
The cannon has charged me when I failed the charge, killed 1.
Mm-hmm.
The BSB, this small unit was back here.
Okay.
They came up here to chaff the big unit, so it couldn't charge me. But this other cannon and this big boy charged that other unit that was here.
Okay.
Front and back.
Mm-hmm.
And they've destroyed it, and I had to run. I run from the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the BSB fleeing off
mm-hmm.
to the right. He's gotten 2 bruisers into my other paladin with my Virtue of Renown. And my general's unit was hit by the rock and chased off here, but he did not chase me, just turned to face.
I see. Okay.
Because he did that combat first.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's where the game ended. There you have it. Because we only got 5 turns in on this game.
Mm-hmm.
You can see his wizards move back up here. But I've got a fleeing BSB. I've got a fleeing general. This guy is intact. This unit is still slightly, intact, and the unit of knights here.
You needed that one extra turn for...
No, it would have been worse.
Just to save, hide your guys so they couldn't get charged and... I guess they rally in place, so yeah.
Yeah, they rally in place, and the BSB dies from that. These guys might deal with that, but they've got the ogres that might make this charge in.
Yeah, that's true.
The Rock's not going to do anything.
Mm.
But this unit of bulls will kill this unit.
Yeah.
I'll rally, and these guys will probably not come in. I don't think it's worth it for him because I've got the killing blow and could drop them.
Yeah, it's a small knight unit, I guess.
Right.
They could actually get around the bulls probably, but
might find a way out of there. Correct. But anyway, so that's where that ended. Like I said, total disaster. And the big problem was on that turn I backed off and didn't move forward.
Right.
In my opinion, was not going forward in that game because I needed to get in there and put pressure on him and not just let him pick off things one by one like he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely my mistake. I managed a total of 800 victory points to his 2,800.
You're bringing your team down.
Killing my team.
Yeah.
I only got 5 battle points to his 15, but he also got the secondary, so it was a 2-18 game.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
So you can see we picked up on our... Yeah, I'm not the only one that had a bad round, though.
Yeah.
We got a total of 26 points this round. That put us at a total of 70 for the tournament.
So,
still tied for third, but kind of dropping fast.
Yeah.
After the first game where we were in decent shape, this one's definitely slipping a little bit. But that's the way it's going. So I wanted to play ogres.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just played this badly. I think I needed to go to one side or the other or ignore the comment and go straight up the middle.
Yeah.
But I needed to do one of the two decisively, and I did neither.
I favor setting up in the middle and going to one side just to
flood one side.
Fight part of the army and let their army get in its own way, and then try to,
Right. I need to work at doing that better because I definitely didn't do it well this game.
Yeah, the middle's hard just because.
Middle's hard because things are collapsing on you.
Yeah, things are collapsing on you.
Yeah, I'm learning that slowly.
Yeah,
I'm a slow learner. Anyway,
it's a tough army to play.
Thank you for listening.
I don't think anyone else has figured it out either. So
some have, because I've seen people win with this army.
Yeah.
Some are.
Yeah.
Same people that learned how to line up columns.
That's probably
what I'm guessing.
They have to be better at math and spreadsheets.
Yes. Thank you for listening.
Till next time.